Work study is funding that a student is awarded based on their financial need when they file a FAFSA form. And it's funding that a student is eligible to work at a part-time job here on campus and earn a biweekly paycheck. For federal work study, this is federal funding, so we are getting funding from the federal government. We get an allocation every year from the federal government to be spent as work study funds.
I work in enrollment operations, which is in the mansion. So basically, my boss told me that I used up all the money for last semester, and it was $1,500, and that I was left with about 6 hours.
A student can't work more than 20 hours on campus in order to be considered a student worker. But really, it's largely between the student and the supervisor.
Well, I worked a lot last semester, and usually I was used to 2,000 for the past years, but I wanted to work more last semester, and I didn't even realize that I used up all my money. And she basically told me that I just had a few hours left, and that was it.
When a student files a FAFSA form, we review the student's demonstrated financial need as stated by their FAFSA information. And based on that, based on an availability of the federal funding and on a student's demonstrated need, that's how we determine who's eligible for work study.
In order for FAFSA, you go to the FAFSA website, fafsa.gov, and you fill out a form, and then Cabrini will email you and notify you if it went through.
The student is responsible for finding their own job opportunity here on campus. What we do to support that is we ask the supervisors and the departments around campus to create job descriptions, and when they need more student help, we post those available jobs on our website.
I got placed in my work study because one of my roommates worked there, so she introduced me to the people who work in the office, and eventually I got a job there.
Well, I do sometimes hear that students struggle finding jobs on campus, although there are positions available on campus. So sometimes it's just a matter of a good match between what a student's interest is and where they want to work and what jobs are available on campus.
Well, having a job on campus is really convenient, so I obviously was really upset when they told me that there's nothing they could do, because then I have to find a job somewhere else.
Well, in the future, we're just going to keep taking our federal allocation and trying to benefit as many students as possible.